Hey guys, I'm home from the drag races. Oh, baby, that had to hurt, poor thing. Chemo, you're kind of a bully. Home from the drag races. Oh, sorry if that hurt anybody's ears. Needs to be oiled. Look at Nani with all of her leftover winter fluff. She's my cashmere queen. I'm going to sit down in this chair and relax and watch my goats, and hopefully people will come in here and chat with me. I've been at the house all day. I had to shampoo my carpets because we have 3 inside dogs, and unfortunately, when we go out of town for a while, there are accidents. And they didn't have any this trip, but they had some the last couple trips. So unfortunately, I had some stuff to clean up. There's little Sparky. The trees are dropping little flowers that are all dried up, and apparently they taste good because the goats have been eating them. I wish I had brought my stand for my phone. I could set it down. It wouldn't be so wobbly. Then I could relax and chat. I wouldn't have to be holding it the whole time. Happy goats. It's 6:15 in Tennessee. Well, I shouldn't say that. In my corner of Tennessee. Dinner time, but dinner's going to be different today. I'll probably make myself an egg salad sandwich for dinner. Tyler Moore, hello. A push-up padded Brazilian thong bikini swimsuit bathing suit. My goodness, that sounds like a lot of help. People must need a lot of help before they go to the beach or the pool. I don't really wear things like that, but good on ya. Hello to the 5 of you who are here. Say hi, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Somebody already did. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. It just helps YouTube know that you want to watch more of this type of content, and they give my stuff a little push. Thank you, whoever just liked the video. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, when I follow my goats around, it means I see their backside. Oh, and look at Sparky. He's way down there. He's at peace eating by himself. They're kind of mean to him. If you go back and see the beginning of the video, they're really mean to him, but he's kind of holding his own. He'll be the daddy soon enough. He's got to grow up a little bit more. Thank you to whoever else liked the video. I appreciate it. I spent my day, I was explaining earlier, I was shampooing the carpets at the house. We only have carpet in our living room. The rest is hardwood floors. The house is more than 100 years old. The floors are amazing. But somebody put carpet in it in the living room at some point. I'm sure they had their reasons. And unfortunately, my dogs have accidents when we're out of town. Even though we put down the puppy pads, they'll stand on the puppy pad and accidentally pee right next to it. And it's not their fault. They like going outside when I'm home, probably more than 10 times a day. And then when they're there without me, the pet sitter comes over 3 times a day and lets them out. But they always have accidents, unfortunately. No, I shouldn't say that. This last trip, there were no accidents. So tell me where you all are from. I am in the northeast corner of Tennessee. I've got Virginia, about a 3-minute walk from my house. North Carolina is, oh gosh, I'm going to guess about a 20-minute drive, but it might be a little bit further. So where are you checking in from? Tyler Moore, you dropped that message there. India, hi. I don't know what time it is in India. Is it early in the morning? Look at how beautiful the greens are here. Oh my goodness. All the grasses are going to seed, which is wonderful. The clover is perfect. So much nutrition in here. Yeah, Tyler Moore, you don't need to spam the chat here. You can stop doing that. We see that you have women's solid scoop neck push-up padded Brazilian thong bikini swimsuits. I don't wear those. Oh my goodness, it's 3:50 in the morning. That's early. My goodness. Hey, Nani Mommy. Look at all her cashmere. She's the best. I hear. Hey, Tarantula Videos. Do you eat goat? Oh, just let's let the Wolverine go by. Hi, Chaos. Now, if they follow him, I'm going to have to go with him. Okay, hopefully they don't follow him down. He's going to a part of the ranch where if they don't follow us the whole way, they get into mischief and they go over to my pomegranate bushes. And I don't want them eating my pomegranates, but it looks like they're going to stay with me. Okay, that's good. I'm happy about that. The dog is going down. Now stay here, Patches. Stay with me, baby. Goat's not really, to me, any different than beef. It's maybe not as strong as beef. I don't know. So tell me, tarantula videos. What kind of tarantulas? All kinds of tarantulas? No, we do occasionally, Darkness, we do occasionally eat a goat, but we don't raise them for meat. The reason we would eat one is one of our goats was injured and he needed to be put down. And it wasn't the kind of injury that ruined his meat. And rather than throw him in the trash or leave him out for the coyotes, we butchered him. But he was not able to be fixed. It was definitely a bad injury. And then we had another one that was disabled and old, and it was getting to the point where she couldn't walk without a lot of pain. And rather than throw her in the trash, we did have her butchered. And um, yes, I'm very thankful for their sacrifice for us, but we don't raise them for meat. We just don't waste them when they get to the point where they're in pain too much. But these are all pets here. The two that had to be butchered, they were also pets. We just didn't want to, like I say, didn't want to throw them away. We buried a goat once, and the first night, the coyotes came and dug it up, and it was just disgusting. So we don't do that anymore. A bit of a, I would say I'm not really a huge farmer, but we do have a ranch. We used to raise a lot more than we do now, but we don't have the fencing for a whole lot of animals right now. And we had a different market before. We used to live in a place where there were a lot of African and Asian and South American immigrants, and they like to eat goat. And so a lot of our babies were sold to people who probably did eat them. We didn't pry too much. But here, we really don't have that market, and I'm not breeding them much. I'll breed them this year. I'm hoping to get some more girls. Mostly I have them to eat the weeds, of course, and because we love goat's milk. That's one of the only things we drink as far as milk goes. And I make a lot of cheese and ice cream and stuff like that. Okay, Tyler, I don't know how to get you out of here, but I'm going to do my best. It's just a ridiculous thing. You've done enough of that. We don't need your stuff. So tarantula. I love tarantulas. I found one in my bathroom sink one morning when I went in to brush my teeth. It was a full-grown, I guess you'd call it a brown tarantula. I don't know, whatever they have out west. And I put it outside, and then I rescued a tiny baby tarantula from one of my duck coops once. And unfortunately, someone was looking at it and left the lid off of its enclosure, and it got out and it got onto a blanket that went into the laundry. I love them. I've always loved them. We eat a little bit of lamb too, Darkness. We had to have some sheep butchered a while back, and we eat a lot of lamb. I didn't raise them for meat, but it turned out one of them was old. She had arthritis. She was starting to lose her teeth, so she wasn't able to graze. And then we had a couple of others over time. Like I say, we don't raise them for meat, but we also don't waste the meat that they have. It's always emotional, though. I love my animals. I love my pets. So it's difficult. Let me see if that guy is still around. Tyler, let me see what I can do. I'm going to I'm going to hide Tyler. Tyler is officially hidden. Very good. Sorry, Tyler, I don't wear push-up thong swimsuits. You're kind of wasting your time here. I'm an old woman. I don't even really wear swimsuits. I wear shorts and t-shirts. So, kind of wasting your time on me. And most of my followers are men. I don't know. Poland. Ah, I had family in Poland. I have quite a bit of Polish in me. We don't know much about my Polish family because during World War II, all of the records of them disappeared. But that is where some of my family is from, my mom's side. And I'm trying to think if I've been to Poland. I don't think I have. I think Poland was still really shut off to the Western world when I was over in Europe. I was there in 1983, and I don't think Poland was on my list of countries I could get into easily. I just rode the train from Italy up to, I went to Denmark, and then I went over into Sweden. So Poland wasn't really on my list. I'm wondering if I'll ever go back to Europe. I spent a few weeks over there when I was young. I saved up a bunch of money working as a waitress and traveled. I met a lot of really cool people, stayed with some really neat people in different places, and I had a really good time. It was fun, so fun. It was either go to college or work and go to Europe. And I decided to stop going to college and work and go to Europe. Kind of wish I had a degree, but at the same time, I have a lot of fun memories from going to Europe. Well, thank you. Maybe it's because I'm not a smoker and I don't live in a place with a lot of pollution. Something just bit me on the leg. That was rude. There's my Sparky boy. I've done some voiceover work over the years. I did a book years and years and years ago. I forget what it was called. Back when it was before Spotify and all that. Shoot, man. It was like literally a book on tape. And I wasn't his first choice, but he paid me and we did the voiceover work. And then I had a dream that he didn't use my voice on the book after all. And the next morning after that dream, like seriously, I had a dream and I kind of woke up with heart palpitations. Like I was a little bit anxious, thinking, oh my gosh, he fired me. He fired me. The next morning he called me. He said, I just wanted you to know the book is about ready to come out. And I ended up going with my first choice voiceover actress, and she came and recorded. I didn't want you to listen to it and realize that's not your voice. I was like, well, thank you for letting me know. But my dream last night already told me. I didn't tell him about my dream. That would have been weird. They do wag their tails, tarantula videos. They do. When they're happy, when they're sassy, when they want to mate. There's all kinds of reasons for wagging their tails. What sea are you on? What sea is Poland up against? I mean, your beaches. Because I've been there. I've been to that ocean. Didn't I cross that when I went the Baltic Sea? Did I? No, I crossed the channel over to England. Where was I when I crossed the channel? Shoot, man, I know I didn't go to Spain. Was I in Belgium or Brussels? Where was I? Dang, I can't remember. It's been a long time. The Baltic Sea. Yeah, I remember when Poland was finally made free after years and years of pretty authoritarian rule. I felt really good for you guys. And I have never been to India. It's, gosh, there's so much culture there. Look at Mr. Patches wagging his tail, being all sassy. Well, tarantula videos, if you guys remember what it was like, hopefully you won't make the mistake of a lot of countries that forget what it was like and they let it happen again. I don't really know which of my family came from Poland. Don't come to India. Why? Is it... I know there's some stuff going on in parts of India right now. I saw that horrible stuff that was going on. I've been to parts of Africa. I've never been to Asia. Look at my girl down there all by herself. She's kind of hiding a little bit. I used to work at a travel agency where some of the women, it was all women in the agency, some of them would go to India, Pakistan, places like that, Indonesia, China. They loved it. Mostly my travels have been in Central America, North America, Europe, and a little bit in Africa. Oh. Okay.
Most of the thistles are gone. There's one here and a couple over there. But that whole area through here, I got them in time last year.
Okay. I want to let some of them go up to seed, or at least to flower, and then I'm going to cut the stalks and eat them.
You can do that in a controlled area. I don't want
Yeah.
it spreading.
No, I don't want to let them spread. My husband's just telling me he's been cutting out the thistle so they don't take over, which is good. The thistle here are awful, but they taste good.
The puller is in the wrong spot.
You want me to move it? Guess not. Ooh, goodness. We're going to go take a look at some ducks. Still 4 of you in here. Darkness, his breed is Catahoula. You can look that up. Catahoula. 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 Here's my ducks. Hi, babies. This is my breeding pen. You guys hungry, huh? You ate all your dinner from last night. Hi, kids. Hi, he's a sweet boy. And he's got 3 girls, and I'll probably give him another 1 or 2. These are Muscovies. Hi. Hi, sweet boy. He's got such a good temperament. His babies should be nice. Hi, sweeties. Hi, girls. Okay, I'll get you some food. I know you're hungry and you've probably splashed your water all over the place. You ready for more water? And we've got more ducks in other coops. I've got 3 grown children and 9 grandchildren. No, 8 grandchildren, sorry. Hi, sweet girl.
So I'm going to take
Nani is about, how old are you, Nani? Are you 14? Yes, this is my husband, and we're talking about how we have to remove these two white oak trees, this one here and this one here, because we're going to be building a house here. So we're just discussing that right now. Sorry, I had it on mute. My husband was talking about things. Hi, little boy. See those are little flowers from the trees. And I guess they're tasty. I'm not going to be eating any. Bye, darkness. I'm afraid I missed your goodbye. I apologize. I've got to go clean out a duck coop and add fresh hay in the bottom of it. What did I just back up against? Hey, Gemo. There we go. Hey, Nani. And that's my oldest one. I do believe she's about 14 because our granddaughter is almost 16 and she was 2 years old. Actually, she might be 15. Oh gosh. This one here is her daughter, and she's about 2 years younger than her mama. We got Nani as an adult goat. We've had her for a long, long time. Give a thumbs up if you like my videos. It helps YouTube know that people like to watch goats wandering around the forest and on piles of junk. Thank you. Let me know where you're from. We've had someone from India, someone from Poland. Lee, I agree. They're very good lawnmowers. Unfortunately, they also eat shrubs and trees. There was a church in a town we used to live in that hired some goat people to come eat all of the weeds on their property. And they also had some bushes in front of the church that people had planted, and they were nurturing them and caring for them. But the new minister didn't know about the bushes, and the people that took care of the bushes didn't know about the goats. And the goats were there for a day, and they ate the bushes, and they ate the grass and the weeds, but they're so destructive. I've got fruit trees, I've got pomegranates, I've got a whole bunch of garden vegetables, I have a whole bunch of strawberries. I have to keep them away from certain parts of the property because they cause damage. Why does Gemo have runny stool? Okay, you guys are going to be part of poop talk right now because I've got to check out why my goat has runny stool. It's not diarrhea, that's good, but his poop is supposed to be pellets, not soft like that. I got to keep my eye on him. It could just be because they're in a pen with a lot of green and he's eating a lot more grass than he usually does. They've been doing a lot of grazing for the last month, I would say. Oh, look at her. She's wandering off like I don't know. She wants to go eat my trees. We've got pear trees. I'm going to put this on mute and I'm going to holler at my goats to get them back. There's no sense blasting your ears when I yell at them. I have to get pretty loud. Ooh, okay, we're definitely doing poop talk because not only is his stool extremely runny, well, not runny, okay, soft, it also really smells bad. Your brother's got a problem, Patches. Yeah, he does. We're gonna have to talk about that. I can give them Pepto-Bismol if they have a problem. They don't love it. I have to put it in their mouth with a syringe, and they hate me for it. And look at this little snot. He's eating me like he's a vampire. Hey, what? Okay, I am going to cut this live down. I've got to go clean out a duck coop. It's messy business. And I didn't bring my little holder for my phone, so you guys won't get to watch me doing the most ridiculous chore. So you guys, there are 3 of you in here. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Go ahead and subscribe if you want more. I do post a lot of gardening and a little bit of cooking and the goats and the ducks and drag races, because we go to a lot of drag races. So probably 2 weekends a month. Almost all of my videos are about drag racing, motorcycle drag races. That's what I mostly go to. So go ahead and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. If you don't mind a comment or a like on my videos, that would be great. It helps YouTube know that I'm appreciated as a creator. I'm not an influencer, but I am a creator, and I do enjoy my job, even though I don't make any money at it. Hey, Mama. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream.